this school year.
Okay.
And and based on some success there, then we want to go to other universities and kind of show, you know, ramp it up based on some success. It's hard to get the first one. So that's how we're approaching the developers. Now, if you want to know how we're approaching the companies, then you're talking to the wrong person. I tend to be pretty techy.
Really?
Yeah, yes. And so I don't get I get some chance um, to talk to company executives. Um, we usually try and schedule um, some meetings when I'm going to be in Europe for other reasons, such as when we had the VA forum a couple months ago. Um, and that's just an opportunity to kind of touch base with people who might be interested.
So here's a visionary question for you. You're in a position of power. You have a lot of reins on a small talk that is popular and relevant in a big way. What is your big hand wavy vision of small talk for the future?
What is my big hand wavy vision?
Yes.
Well, you know, it
If you, I guess another way to put that would be if you could wave a magic wand, what would you do?
mm, so I hate to admit it, but I'm not a true visionary. Um, I would have to say that I think we are going to acquire new customers. We're going to acquire them using both GUI desktops and the web. But Smalltalk itself, um, I don't imagine at its base, at its roots, it's going to change a lot over the years. I just, I really don't. We're gonna see, um, I hope, vast improvements in the tooling for building applications, but the basic architecture, Smalltalk, be it VisualWorks or VAs or um, the new Dolphin, or they're all reasonably similar and reasonably stable. So I don't see a lot, you know, I myself don't see a lot of changes in that area.
Okay.
That's a vision.
Well, I guess that's fair enough. And I guess, Michael, unless you have anything else to wrap up, or John, unless you wanted to close with anything else, I think we've been on for a little over an hour. So I guess I'd just as soon let you get back to the rest of your day.
Yeah. I think we've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Jim, I know you've approached Mike about doing a podcast, and that he's interested in doing that. I think that would be a very good thing because he'll give you a little different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he will give you the visions.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, he said give him a couple of months because, and I think that sounds fair based on what you said about him splitting his time in the immediate future. It sounds like he won't have a lot of time to stop and think.
yeah, yeah. I feel fortunate that we've actually been able to get him to go to ISUG this year. Um, and the reason is that um, this reorganization of Instantiations into a small talk only company is important, and he thought that it was important for him to be there and talk, have an opportunity to meet people face to face and talk to them about what they thought about this change.
Okay. Well, I guess what people can do is obviously they can listen to this podcast if they weren't listening to it live, but also in the next week from when we're recording this, you'll be at ESUG and giving people a lot of plans and objectives as to what's coming up, so they can certainly listen to you there. I know I just got an email from James Foster. He said he's going to be filming at least some of the sessions at ESUG, and maybe if we're lucky, he'll film yours, and we'll be able to, anybody who doesn't get to ESUG can see you on that.
Yeah, we are going to miss you, Jim.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate you saying that.
Well, he can't go to every one of them.
I understand, but still, we will miss you.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming on, John, and thanks for being patient with my inability to tell time.
Thank you very much, John.
No problem at all. Thank you all for hosting this.
All right. Thanks.
Good afternoon. Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Well,